Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Mental Mondays on Intuitive Angling, and hope you guys are having a good Christmas because this particular Mental Monday is on Christmas, which is the topic of our video today. We're going to be talking about sort of some of the mental aspects of Christmas as far as the season, how it has on people. I really wanted to delve into that a little bit because it encompasses such a wide range of situations, and it affects people big time mentally as far as their emotional well-being based upon their own personal situation. So we're going to get into that a little bit and sort of give you guys my opinion on that. First of all, you know, when you're talking about Christmas, Christmas means a lot of things to different people. You know, if you're like from a Christian background, you know, you relate it to that as far as a religious holiday. And if you're on the other end of the spectrum and you're more of a secular viewpoint, it can be just a time, you know, to get together with friends and family, just a holiday of the year to do that, and everything in between. Everybody's got a, you know, degree of, you know, their perception on Christmas, what Christmas is out there. And it's sort of ironic in the fact that I think a lot, if you've done, much study on, the religion and the Bible, you know, it's pretty much an agreed upon presumption by a lot of biblical scholars that the historical account of Jesus, he was actually born in September sometime, is what the mutual consensus is, not December 25th that we celebrate Christmas on. That was sort of changed because it conflicted with the pagan holiday of the winter solstice. So apparently the priests many years ago changed that from September, which is sort of irrelevant to the point we're talking about. I thought that was an interesting side note. But anyway, I want to talk about the effects that Christmas has on people mentally more than anything else. Now, I'll give you guys a couple of different viewpoints here. I'll use my own example here. It's like, I absolutely hit the jackpot when I was a kid with Christmas. I had the type of Christmas that you see like in Andy Griffith and the movie The Christmas Story, if you've seen that with Ralphie and the BB gun. I had such a great experience. My parents, you know, made Christmas really special. It was warm, it was inviting, it was mysterious and magical and wonderful. The house smelled good. There was always a tree that we cut down, you know, and decorated, and it was just incredible. My mom loved Christmas. She always made it a big deal and wanted it to be very special for us. So I had this warm, fuzzy memory of Christmas growing up. And a lot of people aren't that fortunate. They don't have that based upon their family situations. Christmas can be a time of a lot of anxiety and stress. And I think everybody sort of lies somewhere in between that. You know, if you're fortunate like me, having this great Christmas upbringing versus somebody that maybe had more dysfunction and everything in between, everybody's situation's unique. But one of the things I think it's important to remember is the fact a lot of people, if they don't feel like their Christmas is all it should be, a lot of that is because they try to compare it to other people out there. And comparison is sort of the source of unhappiness for anything. But I will tell you one thing about Christmas and families and what people perceive as other people having, you know, better Christmases. Every family, guys, has issues. Every family has things they go to. Nobody's perfect. No families are perfect. Everybody has things that they deal with. So this idea of like, you know, everything is perfect with every Christmas is just not true. Now, specifically what I want to talk about today is how Christmas affects people on different levels. Now, if you're one of the fortunate people out there that you have a friend and a family network that is strong, you have get-togethers for Christmas, it's a holiday celebration, you have functions you attend, and everything clicks along and it's pretty smooth. But for a lot of people, and what I want to talk about today's video, Christmas can be a really sad, depressing time because for a lot of different reasons. A lot of people this time of year suffer from seasonal depression. It's very common as far as, you know, it's cold, daylight hours are shorter. It's a real clinical problem, seasonal depression. And Christmas can multiply that for a lot of different reasons because, say, for example, if you're going through some type of grief of a loss or something like that, based upon how that grief happened and how it's affecting you, Christmas can be a very traumatic time. If there's something that you associate with Christmas with some type of grief feelings, then you dread Christmas every Christmas. You don't want to see it coming along. And it's just a terrible time. Another thing is like a lot of people don't like Christmas because their friends and family may be at a distance. They may be living across country. They can't be around their family. There's a little bit of sadness and depression because they're away from their family with that. That's a real thing there. Same with like estrangement from their family. You can have some type of relationship with your friends and family where you've had a falling out, and everything that you used to associate with holidays and the Christmas can be even more painful because of that separation or that falling out that you have. And along with that, a lot of times there can be financial issues. I mean, Christmas in 2023, if you've got a big family and you've got an extended friend group, it's expensive, and that can create a lot of stress and anxiety and pressure on people as far as how expensive it is, to be part of Christmas. So from that standpoint, I understand, and I have friends and family on both sides of the situation. I have friends and family that have these ideal, perfect type Christmases, and everybody looks forward to it and everybody has a good time. And then I've got some friends out there that their life situation happen to be affected by some of those things that I just mentioned, and they can't wait till Christmas gets over. It's a really, really difficult time, for them to do that. So one of the things that I sort of want to, get into here, talk a little bit about, if you're one of those people out there that struggles during Christmas and you have a hard time during the holidays, and for whatever reason, it can be a variety of different things out there. It's really important to do a couple things. Number one is you've got to acknowledge those feelings. If you've had maybe in the past you had a real positive, nurturing Christmas experience, and then your life situation has turned around, you've got a divorce, you're away from your family, you're having a hard time financially, whatever, and Christmas just sucks. It's important to acknowledge those feelings, acknowledge that you're having those feelings, and try to talk to somebody about it, man. Everybody out there has got somebody they can talk to. Try to lean on that if you're having a hard time with it, because just the simple fact of sharing those feelings and those emotions with somebody, it goes a long way into helping that out. I've seen that on both ends a little bit out there, because as we go through life, there's going to be periods of your life where the holidays and Christmas are good and some of them are bad. It's like, that's part of life. It's like, if you're fortunate enough to live to an old age, you're going to have seasons within your life where come Christmas time or something like that, something's happening or something has happened that it just makes it where it takes the wind out of your sails. It's really important to have somebody to lean on and to talk about like that. And if you can't have that, if you don't have that type of network and you've got some of these feelings out there, just take time to try to find something to be grateful for. It's like everybody, it doesn't matter how bad your life situation is, you can still feel grateful for something. You can feel grateful for walking in a convenience store and seeing a 6-year-old kid smile or something like that. Or you can feel grateful for, eating a real good, bowl of vegetable beef soup or something like that. Anything. You can feel grateful for, a cool sunrise, or, maybe seeing, the stars up there. That is one of the ways that you build appreciation and strength, is by practicing gratitude, even if you don't have an ideal situation in life. And when you practice gratitude and appreciation, even in those times where it's very difficult, where your life situations, everything around you maybe is thrust in a wrong way, the more you practice appreciation and gratitude, the more you attract those things into your life. It's a universal law out there, guys. If you can practice appreciation and gratitude, those things will gravitate towards you eventually with that. That's just the way things work out there. And so there's always something that we can do out there. But anyway, like I said, if you're one of those people out there that that are feeling not so great about Christmas, you're not alone. There's millions and millions of people that share your viewpoint out there. So just know that, just know that, it's going to be okay. Things will pass with that. This is just something temporary out there. Always try to look on the bright side with it. And like I said, try to talk about it. Get your feelings out there. Share it with somebody else out there. That's extremely therapeutic to do that. And if you're one of those people out there that has a great Christmas environment, like I did when I was a kid, again, never let a day pass where you don't say appreciation and gratitude for that. When you lay down to go to bed at night, just be grateful for the fact that you had that, even if it was just for a short time in your life, because a lot of people don't get to experience that. So anyway, guys, regardless, I hope you guys are having a good Christmas and getting it to spend around people you want to be around and having some good food and everything. And just know that, like I said, every situation that you think that you're going through that is tough, there's other people that are dealing with the same thing. We're all in this boat together in this journey we call life out there. And sometimes life is awesome and joyful and full of just, wonderful things. And sometimes it's challenging. That's just part of life. And main thing is just be appreciative that you have had or had a chance to experience it. Because we're in this physical existence we have here in this planet, on this universe. It's wonderful, it's mysterious, it's magical, it's incredible. And just never lose sight of the fact that you're conscious, you're aware, and you're just here and now. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. We'll talk later. See you.